Looks like we got the national anthem going to be here.
We'll hope you'll stay tuned. They're going to have the national anthem and the introduction of the teams. We'll come back in just a moment and take a look at the starters for you for both ball clubs here from Steelman Fieldhouse this afternoon. If you're looking for something to do on this Saturday afternoon, want to get out and watch some great basketball, well, come join us on the UAM campus. If you can't make it, we'll keep it right here. We'll have all the play-by-play for you. We'll be back in just a moment.
Chancellor of the University of Arkansas at Monticello and proud UAM graduate of the class of 1973. Southeast Arkansas is a special place, and especially because of our strong sense of community. That's one of the many reasons UAM graduates choose to live and work in Southeast Arkansas. Our alumni, like me, are proud of our university for providing talent and recruiting talent to our region. Join me in sharing that pride. Tell someone today why you're proud to be united by UAM. Visit uamont.edu for more information.
Whether you're looking for short-term rehabilitation, long-term rehabilitation, or private rehab suites, Bellevue Estates Rehabilitation and Care Center can accommodate you or your loved one's needs. Our skilled healthcare professionals, combined with sophisticated therapies and treatments, deliver a best-in-class, patient-centered experience. We have a full-time APRN on staff. Come check us out at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello or call 367-0044 for more information.
This is Todd Smith with Commercial Bank. Commercial Bank is Southeast Arkansas's most convenient bank with 8 banking locations across Monticello, Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton. We're accessible with local bankers to serve you, whether you're looking for a loan, a checking account, IRA, or just need advice. Stop by and see why the Community Builder is the right choice for all your banking needs. Commercial Bank. We have roots where others have branches. Member FDIC.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello is a proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
As we get set for basketball here on KHPM 93.7 FM, your home of UAM Sports. Let's look at the starters for you. First of all, for Arkansas Tech, they will start at guard, a 5'8 junior out of BB, Arkansas, Madeline Adkins. At guard, a 5'7 senior out of Spokane, Washington, Addie Zylick. At guard, a 5'10 senior out of Jackson, Tennessee, Olivia Jones. At forward, a 6'2 senior out of Humboldt, Tennessee, that's Julie Wagner. And in at forward, a 6'1 freshman out of Atkins, Arkansas, Abby Grace Cunningham. And if you go and look at the last time these two teams played, Cunningham finished with 13, Wagner finished with 14, and Olivia Jones had 10. And then they had Desi McCarty came off the bench and added 12. So they had 4 players in double figures, but the Blossoms still came out on top of that ball game.
Because we had about 8 or 9 that got anywhere from 9 to 5 or 4, 6. We had a lot of contributors.
Looking at the starters for the Blossoms here this afternoon for Coach David Midlick and UAM. It will be at forward, the 5'11 junior out of Carthage, Mississippi, Nay Ellis. At forward, a 5'11 senior, 3-year letterman out of Satchis, Texas, Bailey Harris. At guard, a 5'9 junior out of Shreveport, Louisiana, Kennedy Shelton. At guard, the 5'9 senior, 1-year letterman out of St. Louis, Missouri, Kelsey Blakemore. And at point guard will be the freshman, the 5'9 freshman out of Hutto, Texas, Alyssa Batten. Batten's the one we talked about earlier in our pregame show. She had 4 threes the last time we played Arkansas Tech. She finished with 14 points on the night. Then you had, for the Blossoms, Lindsey Long had 10. Kelsey Blakemore had 11. We talked about Kennedy Shelton. She had 9 on the evening.
Shot the three-point shot pretty well most of the game that night, especially Batten and
Long.
And yes.
All right.
You just need to get after them from the start right here.
Julie Wagner will go center jump circle for Arkansas Tech. And it will be Nay Ellis for the Blossoms. As we get set, here we go. Opening tip going to be up and controlled by the Blossoms as Alyssa Batten will chase it down there in the backcourt. Tech will open up in a man-to-man defense as the Blossoms work it out on to Shelton. Shelton to Bailey Harris. She'll drive right side of the lane to the elbow. Back out front to Kelsey Blakemore for three, and it's good from the top of the circle.
Nice ball movement till we got Blakemore open. She knocked it down.
Blossoms up by 3 here in the early going. 9.5 minutes to play first quarter. Arkansas Tech with their first offensive possession. They'll work it down to Cunningham. Cunningham has it stolen away. Kelsey Blakemore with the loose basketball. Blossoms push it ahead to Nay Ellis with the layup. Missed it. Tech gets the rebound.
Wow, she was open too. Just didn't get it high enough on the board.
Arkansas Tech back on offense. Blossoms in a man-to-man defense here in the first quarter. They're working around the perimeter. Get it to Atkins. She'll fire a three. It's up, no good. Offensive rebound controlled by Arkansas Tech's Wagner. They'll leave it back out front to Zylik. Right side, jumper on the way, no good. Kelsey Blakemore with the rebound. Blossoms lead it 3-0 here in the early going. 8:45 left to play, first period. Blakemore. Deep on the wing, picked up her dribble. Now gets it to Ellis. Now he's going to hand it off to Bailey Harris. Bailey, little running jumper in the lane. Good. Bailey from about 6 feet out knocks it down. The Blossoms are up by 5.
She's pretty good at that mid-range jump shot.
Tech, front court. Cunningham. They go in the corner. Left side to Atkins. Atkins drives to the elbow. Now pulls up with a running jumper. It's no good. Long rebound. Controlled by Arkansas Tech. And they'll fire a quick three from the right wing, and it's going to be good. And that is Madeline Atkins.
She got that shot off quick.
5-3. Blossom still with a 2-point lead. Batten gives it up to Shelton. Shelton to Blakemore. Blakemore, top of the circle. Swings it left side now to Shelton again. Back across on the right wing. Let's play pass out front. Now get it in the corner. Batten for three, and it's good.
Right back where she started from the last time.
Alyssa Batten, her first basket. Blossom lead by 5 again. 7:30 left to play here in the first period. Tech with the basketball. Jones travels with it. Blossom's a little pressure there on the basketball out front and forced a turnover.
She thought she had an opening and she stopped too quick.
8-3, 5-point lead for UAM. Alyssa Batten to Bailey Harris. Inside to the elbow. They go to Blakemore. Blakemore takes the dribble, penetrates, kicks it back in the corner to Shelton. She'll go all the way across the lane and throws it away. She thought Nay Ellis was going to be standing over in that corner.
And she wasn't there. And right after she threw it, she knew she'd messed up.
7 minutes left to play here in the first period. 8-3. Blossoms with a 5-point lead. Addie Zylik gives it up out front to Jones. Olivia Jones for Arkansas Tech. Working there against Bailey Harris. They get it to the elbow. Back out front. Almost shot the three. 10 to shoot now. Back to Jones. Jones right side. They get it over to Wagner. Wagner hits about a 14-foot jumper from the baseline. 8-5. Blossoms across the timeline. They find Nay Ellis along the baseline. She misses another point-blank shot. And then Arkansas Tech comes out of there with it.
Wow.
8-5. Blossoms with a 3-point lead. Tech with the basketball. Atkins for the Golden Sun. Out front now to Cunningham. Go to the free throw line to Wagner. Wagner back out front to Atkins for three. This one's off the mark. No good. Kelsey Blakemore with another rebound for the Blossoms. We go under 6 minutes left to play here in the first period. Blakemore driving. She's going to be fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. Actually, with 6:02 left to play here in the first period. The foul goes against Abby Grace Cunningham. Be her first. Blakemore makes the free throw. Kelsey, the last time these two teams played, had 11 points. Misses the second free throw. Rebound, no control, goes out of bounds.
Good hustle by 3 of our girls, and it just ended up on off one of them's leg.
A little pressure in the backcourt now for the Blossoms as they'll guard the basketball, bringing it up the floor for Arkansas Tech. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 throws it, gets it across the timeline, 3-on-1 down the floor. They kick it in the corner for 3. It won't go. Rebound, out of bounds. Last touch by Bailey Harris. Got to get your break on one of these rebounds.
Exactly. We were right there, and it just went off our leg again.
5:43 to play here in the first quarter. It is 9-5. Blossoms have led the entire first period so far. Arkansas Tech with it. They'll get 20 on the shot clock to shoot. They get it into 𝗟𝗟𝗏. She runs the point, guarded out there by Batten. Goes to Jones. They go down inside, but before the shot, a whistle and a foul called.
Call it on Blakemore.
That'll be her first team foul. It's on the floor as well, so Arkansas Tech's going to inbound on the baseline. Nicole Weaver's going to check in. Blakemore is going to come out as she picked up that foul. So Weaver's in now for the Blossoms. Tech goes right inside the lane. Little running hook shot put up and in. Good by Abby Grace Cunningham. Now pressure in the backcourt by Arkansas Tech. They'll run a full court press. Blossoms get it across midcourt. Bailey Harris all the way to the free throw line. Leaves it to Batten in the corner to Weaver. Weaver drives into the paint. Has it knocked out of her hand. Stolen by Arkansas Tech. Wow. Tech with a chance to take the lead this trip into the front court. They work it baseline to Atkins, and then she'll have it knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Blossoms. We go under 5 minutes to play in the half. There's a timeout on the floor. Blossoms lead it by 2, 9-7. We're back with more UAM basketball after this timeout.
For all your monthly accountant and tax service needs, we are conveniently located at 201 South Main, across from the Drew County Courthouse. At Thursday & Associates, we are dedicated to making life a little easier for our clients. Our staff of certified public accountants are always ready to serve you. So call 367-3580 or 367-3457 to schedule an appointment, or drop by our office at 201 South Main in Monticello. Thursday & Associates, a proud sponsor of UAM Sports.
Monticello Chevrolet GMC is under new ownership and new management, and we're marking down prices and moving them out. Be watching the lot for new inventory arriving daily. Go to Monticello Chevrolet GMC and check out the great deals you'll find on GMC and Chevrolet vehicles only at Monticello Chevrolet GMC. Again, new ownership, new management means new thoughts and new prices. Go see them today, Highway 425 North in Monticello. Your GMC Chevrolet dealer in Monticello.
9-7. Blossoms with a 2-point lead, and Sam Johnson, they're doing it by shooting 60% from the floor. You'll lead a lot of ball games.
And 2 for 2 from the 3-point line.
Arkansas Tech shooting 3 of 8. That's 38%. Blossoms 3 of 5. Tech will inbound it out of the timeout. No other substitutes on the floor for the Blossoms. Still the original 5 other than Nicole Weaver out there. Tech with it. 𝗟𝗟𝗏. They get it outside. That's going to be to Wagner. She'll drive, running baseline, shot up and in good. Make that Olivia Jones with the basket. And Tech has tied the ball game. Our first tie at 9-9. Bailey Harris leaves it with Alyssa Batten. Arkansas Tech gone back into a 2-3 zone. Opened up in a man-to-man with the Structure game. Coach Wilbur's shifting to a 2-3 zone now. Blossom's going to have to hit that outside shot some more. Bailey Harris with 5 to shoot. Inside the lane to Weaver. Weaver going to be fouled on the floor before the shot. The foul goes against Abby Grace Cunningham. Her second personal. She's going to have to go sit down. And we'll see Desi McCarty. They don't lose a lot when they put McCarty in for the freshman. McCarty had double figures last time we played. She had 12. Into the ball game now for the Blossoms. Haley Cruz, she'll take it, go in the paint, running jumper up, no good. Rebound, Arkansas Tech.
Wow, just a little bit too hard. She went straight to the basket.
4 minutes left to play first quarter. Jones driving down the left side of the lane, going to be fouled on her way to the basket during the shot. And the foul is going to go on 𝗗𝗟𝗟𝗓, her first, second team foul. And it will send Olivia Jones to the free throw line for Arkansas Tech. She'll be shooting 2 shots. First one's up, it's good. And gives Arkansas Tech their first lead of the ball game at 10-9 with 3:57 to play here in the first period. Second free throw is nothing but net. But Arkansas Tech leads by 2. Lindsey Long will check into the game now for the Blossoms. So we got Long, Cruz, Harris, Weaver, and Ellis on the floor for UAM. Just under 4 minutes left to play. First period here at Stillman Fieldhouse on the campus of UAM. Blossoms get it across the timeline into the front court. They'll leave it with Cruz. Haley takes the dribble, goes over on the right wing. Top of the key to Long. Long back to Cruz. Haley looking. Now to Weaver on the left wing. Drives, penetrates, kicks it outside to Long. Can't get the shot off. 7 to shoot. They go to Bailey Harris. Back to Long. 3 seconds. Bailey's going to fire a three-pointer from Hamburg, Arkansas, and knocks it down.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
That was a long
from a long ways from here.
12-11. Blossoms regain the lead. 3:12 to play, first period. Again, down the floor, Arkansas Tech. They take it right inside the paint to McCarty. She'll kick it back outside. They go to Jones, Olivia Jones. Drives, kick it outside. McCarty for 3. It's off the mark, no good. Cruz with a rebound. Haley looking down the floor, almost tried to pass it to Bailey Harris, who was breaking down the floor. They'll leave it out front with Long. She'll get the shot off, no good. And there's 𝗗𝗟𝗟𝗓 with an offensive board and the putback.
She finally got a shot to go.
Blossoms up by 3, 14-11. 2:33 to play here in the first period. Julie Wagner deep in the right corner. Gives it up now to McCarty. McCarty off to Olivia Jones. Back on the wing, right side, Wagner. And they're going to call an offensive foul. She pushed off with that offside arm at left arm. And that'll be the first on her, third team foul against Arkansas Tech.
Our smaller girls inside are fighting hard. She just reached with that off arm, like you say, just knocked her out of the way. Official caught her.
Bailey Harris going to get a breather, checking into the ball game for the Blossoms. Is going to be Ella Mask. Blossoms with a basketball and a 3-point lead, 14-11. Cruz takes the dribble, goes all the way down the left side of the lane, goes up for the shot. A whistle, and they're going to call a foul on Arkansas Tech, and Haley Cruz going to the line.
Haley's good about getting inside with those big girls in there. She drew that foul real well.
They called that one on Wagner, her first personal. And Cruz at the line for the Blossoms. First free throws up and no good. Something that the Blossoms shooting about 67% for the season.
Something about that stripe's just not working out.
Second free throw is good. Haley, her first point of the ball game. Blossoms lead it by 4, 15-11.
Excuse me. I think that was a little bit better form on that second shot.
We're going to 2 minutes left to play here in the first period. Tech takes it inside. Out to Wagner. Now to McCarty. McCarty back out front. Throws it and
travel.
Tried to travel on her. Okay. Turnover against Arkansas Tech.
Both of the big girls for Tech have turned it over, traveling a couple of times here in the first quarter.
Mahogany Pierce will check in for the first time for the Blossoms. So we've got Pierce, Ellis, Mask, Cruz, and Long on the floor for the Blossoms. There's a cut by Long to the basket. Her shot partially blocked. Mahogany got the rebound, then lost it. Arkansas Tech will come out of there with it.
Pretty good hustle on defense there.
1:35 to play here in the half, in the first period, make it. There's a drive inside by Tech. Shot put up no good, but a foul called against the Blossoms. And it's going to go on MJ Pierce, her first. third team foul at the line for Tech is going to be 𝗗𝗓𝗦𝗓𝗏. She'll be shooting 2. 𝗗𝗓𝗦𝗓𝗏, first free throw's up. It's good. Makes it 15-12. And she'll have one more free throw to go. And now the officials conferring, I think, about a substitute that came in.
Either that or they're not sure they got the right free throw shooter at the line. They keep pointing at a different girl, and are we sure we got the right free throw shooter?
I think 𝗗𝗓𝗦𝗓𝗏 was the one that attempted the shot.
That's what I thought. They keep pointing out here at these two girls out here for some reason.
They're going to go review.
They're going to go look at something.
And Coach Wilbers is already wanting an explanation over there. They're going to let them shoot a free throw.
They must have called it.
And she misses.
Must have. There's a technical foul involved for some reason.
It's going to be on both ends. For illegal substitution on both sides?
I think 𝗗𝗓𝗦𝗓𝗏 just finished her 2-shot foul, and now we're going to shoot a technical for some reason.
Lindsey Long at the line for the Blossoms. Makes the first free throw. It had to be an illegal substitution is what it was.
For Tech.
For Tech. Lindsey missed the second one.
And they just let 𝗗𝗓𝗦𝗓𝗏 finish up her 2-shot foul because the technical foul was going to release play for a while.
And the Blossoms will get the basketball back. 16-12. Blossoms lead it by 4. Lindsey Long, Haley Cruz, Ella Mask, Nay Ellis, and MJ Pierce on the floor for the Blossoms. Cruz with it, right side to the elbow. Back out front to Long. Lindsey out on the wing now to Pierce. Pierce gives it back to Long. Cutter goes inside the lane. Running jumper up, no good. Mahogany with the offensive rebound. The putback, no good, but she's fouled.
Nice job on her part. Mahogany really went hard to the boards. Needs to pay it off here with the free throws.
Mahogany will get to go to the line. You know, we talked with Coach Midlick, and he said he was really impressed with MJ over the last 2 or 3 weeks, the work she's been putting in.
Good deal. Good deal. She's a hard worker. She goes hard.
She misses the first free throw. Second free throw is on the way. This was nothing but net. And the Blossoms match their biggest lead of the day at 17-12. 5-point advantage, 1:13 to play here in the first period. Blossoms with pressure in the backcourt. Arkansas Tech finally get it across the timeline just in the nick of time. They break it and go underneath. Shot put up and in good by Julie Wagner. Wagner with 4 for Arkansas Tech at 17-14. Under a minute to play now here in the period. Cruz takes it down to the left side of the lane. Back out front to Long. In the corner to Mask. Ella drives to the elbow on the right side. Gives it up to Cruz. Back to Long. An open look at a 3. It's off the mark. No good. Rebound. Arkansas Tech will pull it down.
Ooh, that looked good from our spot.
About 4 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. Cunningham backs her way into the lane. Puts the shot up. It won't go. An offensive rebound by Sellers, but no good. The rebound is going to go out of bounds off of the Blossoms. Good hustle down there by MJ, though. She was diving for it.
She tried to get it. She really did tried hard.
So Arkansas Tech will get it. 16 seconds left to play here before halftime, before the end of the first period. Make it. And Ella Mask will come out. Checking in to be Kennedy Shelton now for the Blossoms. Tech will inbound on the sideline. They get it in. Blossoms stay in a man-to-man. They get it into Sutterford. Back out front it comes to Cunningham for 3. It won't go. Offensive rebound by Sutterford. Back to Cunningham. Cunningham drives to the elbow right side. Got away with the travel. Then turn around, put the shot up as time expires.
I think several of our fans thought she got away with a travel also.
As we head to the end of the first period, It is 17-14. The Blossoms have the lead here. We'll be back with second quarter action for you in just a moment.
We believe in more than just banking. We believe in community. That's why when you walk through our doors, you're greeted by familiar faces. Our bankers are your neighbors and friends with the experience and dedication to help you succeed. For over 135 years, we've been providing better banking because we know you and we're here for you. Union Bank, better banking since 1887. Stop by your local branch today. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm Peggy Dawes, Chancellor of the University of Arkansas at Monticello and proud UAM graduate of the class of 1973. UAM is a destination for learning, and not just for our region. In fact, current UAM students come to Southeast Arkansas from more than 39 states and 6 countries. With students in Crockett, McGee, Monticello, and online, we offer more than 70 affordable and recognized programs of study. More than 19,000 alumni living all over the world are proud to be united by UAM. We want you to be a part of our UAM family. Visit uamont.edu for more information.
17-14, Blossoms with a 3-point lead after the first 10 minutes. And both teams, after the first media timeout, both of them went 2 for 7 from the floor.
Cooling off pretty bad there, wasn't it?
UAM shooting 42% now. Tech shooting 33% from the floor. Arkansas Tech will have it out of to start the second quarter. Alyssa Batten, there's a jumper from the free throw line, no good. Pulling the rebound down, it's going to be Shelton. You got Shelton, Batten, Harris, Ellis, and Blakemore out on the floor for the Blossoms. Alyssa's going to bring it out near the emblem at midcourt and set up the half-court offense. She'll leave it with Kelsey. Kelsey off to Bailey. Bailey now to Nay. Nay, left side, comes over to Kennedy. 7 to shoot, try to go inside. Almost lost a handle on it. 3 seconds. Blakemore drives down the lane. Scoop shots up. No good. Rebound Arkansas Tech. Going to have it. They're going to call a foul against Blakemore on the rebound.
Wow.
Her second personal. First team foul here in the second half. All right. Yep. Blakemore will go sit down. That's going to bring Mahogany back in. MJ Pierce will come back into the ball game now for UAM. Tech. Sellers leaves it out front with Wagner. They go inside the paint to Cunningham, and they call for the travel. The freshman travels with the basketball. It'll be a turnover against Arkansas Tech. That is the 5th turnover of the ball game for Tech.
And I think 4 of them are a traveling call.
Under 9 minutes to play in the half. Blossoms with a 3-point lead. Bailey Harris, jumper from the free throw line off the dribble's good.
She's pretty good at that.
Bailey with 7 points here in the first half. It's 19-14. Blossoms again match their biggest lead of 5. Sellers with it for Tech. Comes right side over to Sutterfield. Go across the lane. Almost turn it over. Get it to Sutterfield. Sutterfield now to Cunningham. She'll go down to the baseline inside. The pass off. Not up. No good. Rebound. Blossoms have it. Bailey Harris out with a rebound. Bailey all the way down inside the paint. Puts the jumper up. In and out. No good. Rebound comes off to Tech.
Wow.
A lot of contact. Nothing called.
That's what I thought.
Arkansas Tech with it front court. Madeline Atkins with the dribble. Takes it to the right side of the lane. Spin. Throws up a shot. No good. There's Shelton with the rebound. Kennedy's going to be fouled as she tries to come out of there. The foul is going to go on Madeline Atkins, her first team foul. 7:50 to play in the half. It is 19-14. Blossoms with a 5-point lead.
That's one thing about Kennedy Shelton. That ball goes up there, she's going after it. She might not get it every time. She's going to be right in the middle of the ones trying to get it.
All right, we got some substitutes in for the Blossoms. We got Lindsey Long back in, Haley Cruz, Bailey Harris is out there, Nicole Weaver, and MJ Pierce on the floor for the Blossoms. Long, Lindsey gives it up to Bailey Harris, deep on the right wing. Tech come back to a man-to-man defense. We're going to have a whistle and an offensive foul called against the Blossoms for an illegal screen.
That's I don't know about that one. That's awful iffy as far as I think.
The foul went, not sure it went on.
Bailey Harris.
Bailey Harris, okay. So Bailey with the foul. Tech with the basketball in the front court. They're working out on the perimeter. Blossom staying a man-to-man. 𝗟𝗟𝗦 goes just inside the arc. Now dishes it off inside on the baseline. Put up and in good by Sarah Edmondson. He's off the bench for Tech with the first 2 points, and it's 19-16 now. Blossom still lead. They'll break it across the timeline into the front court. Cruz in the corner to Harris. Harris back into Cruz. Cruz leaves it up there in the left corner again. Trying to go inside. Ball's knocked loose. It's on the floor. Jump ball going to be called. It'll belong to the Blossoms with 6:37 to play here in the half.
Can't make that pass we tried to make inside. Too many folks in there.
19-16. Blossoms with a 3-point lead. They'll inbound it with 9 to shoot. Get it into Cruz in the left corner. Try to go to Weaver. Weaver has it stolen away from behind. It's kind of a low pass, and Blossoms turn it over. Tech into the front court. 𝗟𝗟𝗦 gives it up to Cunningham. Cunningham leaves it now out front there with 𝗗𝗚𝗏. 𝗗𝗚𝗏 goes to the free throw line. She'll look inside for Cunningham. Lost a handle on it. It goes out of bounds off of Cunningham, and the Blossoms will get it back. And we're going to see Nicole Weaver go out of the ball game, and Camille Pritchard will check in for the first time this afternoon. Camille out of Bristow, Oklahoma.
I was kind of wondering where she was.
6 minutes left to play here in the first half. 19-16. Blossoms leading. Long from the right elbow. Puts up a jumper, no good. Pritchard with an offensive rebound. The putback with a hook shot, no good. And Tech will come out of there with it.
Good hustle to get the rebound, but not really the shot we were looking for.
𝗟𝗟𝗦 with it for Tech. Long pass over the corner is going to be deflected, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Lindsey Long. So Tech will inbound here with on the sideline. They'll get it in to Olivia Jones. Jones guarded there by Bailey Harris. Hands it off now to 𝗗𝗏𝗏. She'll take it in. We got a whistle and an offensive foul called against 𝗗𝗏𝗏. How about that?
Good defense. Good defense.
Haley 𝗗𝗏𝗏 with the personal. Her first, second team foul. Blossoms get it back, leading by 3, 19-16. 5:32 to play here in the first half. Haley Cruz. Back out front to Long. Long hands it off now to Bailey Harris. Harris back to Cruz. Cruz drives just inside the free throw line. Running jumper, no good. Rebound fought for. Jump ball called. It'll go back to Arkansas Tech on the alternating possession.
We can't find any scoring here lately. Since Blakemore went out, we've been kind of Tech's focused on Bailey, and so we got to have some points from somebody else.
Nay Ellis is going to check back into the ball game now for the Blossoms. Pritchard's going to come out. So we've got Ella Mask out there, Bailey Harris. Pierce is out there along with
Kennedy Shelton.
Kennedy Shelton. Yeah, there we go. Tech with the basketball front court. They get it off to Jones. Jones back over to 𝗟𝗏𝗏. 𝗟𝗏𝗏 back to Jones out deep on the left wing. 12 to shoot. She lost a handle on it. It's knocked out of bounds. It went off the foot of Bailey Harris. They'll get it right in front of the UAM bench, but not before we have a timeout. 4:55 to play in the half. 19-16. The Blossoms lead it by 3. We're back in just a moment.
States Healthcare Rehabilitation Center in Monticello. Our team will provide personal health care to each individual that focuses on the unique needs and circumstances of each elder. We take into consideration the physical, social, and spiritual well-being of each individual. Come by Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello and see for yourself. Or call 367-0044 for more information.
1 of 5. 1 of 4.
This is
Todd Smith with Commercial Bank. Commercial Bank is Southeast Arkansas's most convenient bank with 8 banking locations across Monticello, Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton. We're accessible with local bankers to serve you, whether you're looking for a loan, a checking account, IRA, or just need advice. Stop by and see why the Community Builder is the right choice for all your banking needs. Commercial Bank. We have roots where others have branches. Member FDIC.
Well, it's 19-16. The Blossoms lead it by 3. We played half of the second quarter and only seen 4 points made.
I was going to say 2 shots made. Neither team doing much offensively.
Here in the second quarter, Blossoms 1 of 5, Arkansas Tech 1 of 4 in the second quarter. For the ball game, UAM 6 of 17, that's 35%. Arkansas Tech is 6 of 19, 32%. All right, it'll be Tech basketball with 10 seconds to shoot on the shot clock. They'll inbound it, get it into 𝗟𝗓. 𝗟𝗓 to Cunningham, right side. Jones for 3, and it's good. Olivia Jones. She's got 5 in the game, and we're tied at 19. Blossoms get it across the timeline. We got Shelton, Pierce, Harris, Ellis, and Mask on the floor. Ella has it knocked away. It's going to be right up in front. Knocked over my water. I knew to keep the lid on it. On the other end, Blossoms have it inside the lane to Pierce. Pierce gets tied up. Jump ball will stay with the Blossoms. All right. Blossoms will get the basketball. We're trying to clean up our water mess over here.
I was going to say, maybe we could signal for him to bring us.
I got somebody come bring something.
All right.
Bailey Harris takes it, goes inside the paint. Left-handed shot up, no good. Rebound tipped out of there, back to Long. Blossoms keep it alive. Harris for 3 from the right wing, and it's good. Bailey Harris.
She just wanted to wait till she could get outside the arc to shoot that ball.
She's got 10 in the ball game here in the first half. Blossoms lead it by 3 again. 22-19, 3:35 left to play in the half. Julie Wagner gives it up out front to Cunningham. Cunningham now off to Wyrick, and they call a whistle and a foul called against the Blossoms.
I think on Kennedy Shelton, I think.
Yep, going to be on her. Her first. It's on the floor. And Arkansas Tech will have it here in the front court with 3:26 left to play in the quarter. They get it right corner to Cunningham for 3, and it's good. Cunningham knocked it down from the right corner. It's 22-22. We are all tied up again. Our 4th tie of the half. Bailey Harris with the basketball. Leaves it with Long. Long back to Harris. Bailey at the top of the circle. Swings it right onto the wing. Picked up her dribble there. Now goes over to Pierce. Pierce has it, throws it away. Stolen down the floor on the outlet. Tech. Haley Wyrick gets the easy layup. And Coach Midlick calls the timeout as Tech takes a 2-point lead. It's only our second lead change in the game. It's 24-22.
I think he's unhappy with our play, but he's also a little unhappy with, he doesn't think we're getting the same call on our end as Tech is on their end on the defensive side of it. We just had a rough minute or so there. We can't. Bailey's the only one we're getting points from.
Well, the Blossoms have scored 5 here in the second quarter. Arkansas Tech, I guess they're on a 10-5 run, and they've taken a 2-point lead.
Bailey's our only offensive threat at the moment, and she's
24-22. Tech leads it by 2. 2:38 left to play here in the first half. Pressure in the backcourt. Now by Arkansas Tech. Alyssa Batten, who's back in, gets it across the timeline, trying to go to long, going to throw it away. Pressure got to him. Another turnover against the Blossoms.
We got some ladies in the game that are not really our ball handler group, and Tech's figured that out for a minute or so here.
Tech up by 2. They go to Cunningham, left side of the lane. Back out front now to Jones. Olivia Jones will take the dribble, goes to the right wing, leave it out front there to Wagner. Wagner from 14, no good. A follow back up by Wyrick's no good, but she's fouled. She's going to get to go to the free throw line.
Shelton's on the foul.
Her second personal.
Wow, that hurts.
4th team foul, and it's going to send Haley Wyrick to the line for Arkansas Tech. All right, Bailey Harris will check back in. Kennedy Shelton will go sit down, and Haley Wyrick at the line for Arkansas Tech.
McCarty back in for Tech before the free throw.
24-22, Tech with a 2-point lead. First one's on the way, good. That'll make it 25-22, a 3-point lead now. They stretch it to 4, would be their biggest lead of the half. It's on the way and it's good. So a 4-point lead now for Arkansas Tech. As we go under 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. Again, pressure in the backcourt. Blossoms this time break it across the timeline. Lindsey Long gives it back up to Batten. Alyssa back to Long out on the right wing. Looking inside for Harris, couldn't get it to her. Go back to Batten, she'll penetrate. Leave it out front, swing it right side. 7 to shoot, they go underneath. That's going to be Pierce. Mahogany with a left-handed scoop shot up and in good.
Nice move, nice move.
MJ with her first field goal of the day. She's got 3. It's 26-24 now. Tech leads it by 2. 1:30 to play here before half. They go underneath. Jones back outside. Wagner shot from 14, no good. Bailey Harris pulls down a rebound.
Ooh, she had a chance for a break. She couldn't quite get the handle on it.
Bailey goes down. Jumper from the left elbow is up, no good. Rebound Arkansas Tech. We got to knock down those easy shots like that.
It's easy.
Tech with it, front court. They get it off to Jones. Jones now to Wagner. Wagner, right side to Wyrick. Wyrick back inside to Wagner. Wagner with a right-handed shot up over Ellis. It's good. Julie Wagner with 6. And Tech leads it by 4 again, 28-24. Down to 40 seconds left to go here before halftime. Batten finds Bailey Harris on the baseline. She'll kick it back out front. Lindsey Long for 3. It's an air ball, misses everything and goes out of bounds.
Wow, she thought she had that one lined up too, I think.
31 seconds remain, so 1 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Arkansas Tech can hold it for about the final shot. As they'll walk it across the timeline here to the front court. Blossom staying a man-to-man for the final 30 seconds. Andy Zylik guarded out there by Alyssa Batten. 10 seconds now. Zylik starts her move with the dribble, tries to penetrate, go down the lane, kick it out right side. They'll throw it away with 1.8 seconds left to go. Blossoms will get it here in the back court with 1.8 seconds left. And we've seen Alyssa Batten hit a midcourt shot at the end of the half before.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
See if she can get one off here. Pierce gets it into her across midcourt. At the buzzer, it's off the mark and no good. We're headed into halftime. Arkansas Tech will take a 4-point lead in at half, 28-24. As both teams head toward the locker room, we'll take a break and we'll be back with our halftime for you in just a moment.
Proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work. And Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best. Turf Cersei and Associates, 201 South Main in Monticello, has a full range of accounting services. From the smallest business to large corporations needing personal accounts, Cersei and Associates can provide the services you need. Whether it's yearly bookkeeping, payroll, or filing taxes, they can do it with competent services from a highly qualified staff. Give Cersei and Associates a call at 870-367-3580 or stop by their office at 201 South Main in Monticello. Are you needing a new automobile? We need to go see our new friends at Monticello Chevrolet GMC, Highway 425 North in Monticello, formerly Lucky's of Monticello. They're under new ownership and new management, and they're ready to deal. They got new arrivals arriving every day, new and used cars and trucks. You'll find what you're looking for. If they don't have it, they can get it. That's Monticello Chevrolet GMC, Highway 425 North in Monticello, under new ownership and new management, and they're ready to deal. Go see them today.
This is Kerry Hartness from Union Bank, where we believe banking is about more than just numbers. It's about relationships. When you walk through our doors, you're greeted by people who know your name and your story, because we're more than just bankers. We're your neighbors. Whether you're saving for the future or starting a business, you can trust the people you know and who know you to guide you every step of the way. Union Bank, better banking since 1887, where relationships matter, and you're always more than just an account number. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
28-24 here at the half. Arkansas Tech has their biggest lead of the half. We had 4 lead changes, 2 ties, and the Blossoms' biggest lead was 5. They led for most of the first half, but just right there at the end, Blossoms couldn't get anything to go in.
We just kind of had a cold spell there and couldn't get any shots to go down.
As we look at it, the Weevils went the Blossoms went 8 of 24 for 33%. Started the ball game off shooting 60% in the first period.
Couldn't miss at first.
And now 33% for the ball game. Arkansas Tech, they started out at 30%. They're up to 40% now. They've hit 10 of 25 for 40%. They're 3 of 8 from downtown, 38%, and 5 of 6 from the line. The Blossoms, 8 of 24, has 33%, 4 of 8 from three-point range, 50%, and we're 4 of 8 from the free throw line again.
The three-point shots that we are making is what's kept us in the game up to this point after that little cold spell. If we hadn't have made those three-point shots, we might have been in trouble.
Turnovers, 8 for Arkansas Tech, 7 for the Blossoms. Rebounding, they've got a 1 rebound advantage, 15-14. Blossoms with 5 offensive, 9 defensive. Tech with 7 offensive, 8 defensive. But you go and look at second chance points, we're about even. 7 for Tech, 6 for UAM. So even though they've out-rebounded us a couple on the offensive board, we've been able to stay there. Points off turnovers. Here we go again. Blossom's taking pretty good care of the basketball, but we've given up 10 points off turnovers and only created 3.
When we do give it up, the Tech girls are making it hurt. We're not making it hurt with them.
28-24, our score here at the half. Don't forget, men's action's coming your way here around 3:15 this afternoon, or 20 minutes after the conclusion of the women's game. So I hope you'll come on out and join us. If not, keep it right here on KHPM 93.7. We'll have all the play-by-play for you. I'm Jimmy Sledge alongside Sam Johnson. And we got just a lot of basketball still left to go this season, don't we?
Exactly. What you said about halfway point. So
we're starting over the second half today.
So, wow, that is a lot. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it is a lot. It'll be through the whole month of February. So that's a lot of Thursdays and Saturdays.
28-24 here at the half. Arkansas Tech leads it by 4. We're back in just a moment.
UAM class of 2020. It's easy to see why UAM is a destination for higher education. From welding, nursing, and heavy equipment to social work, biology, education, and forestry. There's something for everyone. UAM offers affordable certificates, associate, bachelor's, and master's degree programs at campuses in Monticello, McGee, and Crossett. Chart a bold course. Start your journey at uamont.edu.
Schedule a tour and see the Bellevue Estates Healthcare and Rehabilitation Center in person for yourself. We would love to show you around and answer your questions. Peace of mind comes when you know your loved one is in good hands. Whether you're looking for short-term, long-term, or private rehabilitation, Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello can provide the care you need. Just call 870-367-0044 for more information.
This is Todd Smith with Commercial Bank. Commercial Bank is Southeast Arkansas's most convenient bank with 8 banking locations across Monticello, Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton. We're accessible with local bankers to serve you, whether you're looking for a loan, a checking account, IRA, or just need advice. Stop by and see why the Community Builder is the right choice for all your banking needs. Commercial Bank. We have roots where others have branches. Member FDIC.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello is a proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
28-24, Arkansas Tech with a 4-point lead. Again, we had officially 3 lead changes and 3 ties. I had it with 4 lead changes, but officially on the score stat sheet it says 3. Biggest lead for UAM has been 5. Biggest lead for Arkansas Tech, 4, which is where we're at here at halftime. Individually, 1 player in double figures, and that is going to be Bailey Harris for the Blossoms. Bailey went 4 of 7 from the floor, 2 of 2 from beyond the arc. Ended up with 3 rebounds, but 10 points in the ball game for Bailey here in the first half. And then it is 4 points for Kelsey Blakemore, 3 points for Alyssa Batten, 3 points for Mahogany Pierce, 1 point each for Lindsey Long and for Haley Cruz. And then 2 points for Nay Ellis. For Arkansas Tech, let's see, 6 points for Julie Wagner will lead the way for them. They'll make it 7 points for Olivia Young, or Olivia Jones leads the way. 5 points for Abby Grace Cunningham, 3 points for Madeline Atkins, 1 point for Andy Zilick, 4 points for Haley Wyrick, and 2 points for Sarah Edmondson. Bench points in the ball game, 6 for Arkansas Tech, UAM with 5. So, hadn't been a whole lot there.
No.
Both teams just really not blowing it out. Tech improved their shooting some from the beginning of the game. The Blossoms just went really cold.
Just really cold, and when Bailey wasn't in the game was when we really were cold, and we didn't really have anybody else that was really getting us any points. So we got to find some more points from somebody other than Bailey, and we need to keep her in the game.
We got outscored 14-7 there in that second quarter as Tech in the second quarter, let's say they went 5 of 10. They shot 50%. The Blossoms went 3 of 12 in the second period.
That was really, I didn't realize it was that cold. We were that cold.
Yeah, we were that cold, 25%. Only hit a fourth of our shots. We're at halftime, 28-24. Arkansas Tech with a 4-point lead over the Blossoms. And then you go back and look, the last time we played Arkansas Tech, you're seeing some of their same players with a lot of points.
Exactly.
But the ones that we had contributions out of the last time we played, Alyssa Batten finishes the first half with only 3. She had 14 against Tech the last time. Lindsey Long had 10, and Kelsey Blakemore was in double figures with 11. You add up what they've got amongst them, we're doing good to get 7 points.
Exactly. Lindsay's the one that we're needing points from that we're not getting yet. She for some reason, maybe she's the one that had the foot injury for a game or so.
Yeah.
Maybe she's not really fully recovered from that. She's one of our good scorers. We got to get some points from her some way.
We'll take another break. We'll be back with more at halftime. It is 28-24. Arkansas Tech leads it. We're back after this.
For your monthly accountant and tax service needs, we are conveniently located at 201 South Main, across from the Drew County Courthouse. At Cersei and Associates, we are dedicated to making life a little easier for our clients. Our staff of certified public accountants are always ready to serve. So call 367-3580 or 367-3457, schedule an appointment, or drop by our office at 201 South Main in Monticello. Cersei and Associates, a proud sponsor of UAM Sports.
Monticello Chevrolet GMC is under new ownership and new management, and we're marking down prices and moving them out. Be watching the lot for new inventory arriving daily. Go to Monticello Chevrolet GMC and check out the great deals you'll find on GMC and Chevrolet vehicles only at Monticello Chevrolet GMC. Again, new ownership, new management means new thoughts and new prices. Go see them today, Highway 425 North in Monticello. Your GMC Chevrolet dealer in Monticello.
This is Austin Hopper from Union Bank, where we're more than just bankers. We're your neighbors. From helping you finance your first home to planning for your future, we're right here in the community with you every step of the way. Our team understands your needs because we live where you live, and we care about what matters to you. Union Bank, better banking since 1887, because neighbors make the best banking. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing.
I'm Jeff Weaver, UAM class of 1998. There is no other place like Southeast Arkansas. Our region is tied together by a love of land, family, and tradition. We're also a destination for higher education. UAM's campuses in Monticello, McGee, and Crossett educate thousands each year, and many graduates choose to stay in our corner of the state, serving as pillars of our community. Find out why more than 18,500 alumni in Southeast Arkansas and worldwide are proud to be united by UAM. Start your journey to becoming a Bo Weevil by visiting uamont.edu today.
Back here at Stillman Fieldhouse, halftime of the women's game. Blossoms trail by 4, 28-24, our score. Men's game will be coming up about 20 minutes after the conclusion of the women's game here, so hope you'll stick around and listen to that ball game as Sam Johnson and myself bring you all the play-by-play. Looks like we're going to stay pretty well on time. It's just now 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday. And
not any snow on the ground this time.
This time, that's right. And we've got a 3-game home stretch today, Thursday, and next Saturday. So you've got plenty of opportunities to come out and watch Blossoms and the Weevils here at home, and we invite you to do that. But of course, if you can't make it, thanks for listening to our broadcast, and thank our sponsors that make it possible for us to bring you the play-by-play and follow the Weevils and the Blossoms around over 2 states.
Exactly. After this homestand, you'll get to make your last Oklahoma jump. And then you'll be done with that. It'll all be all Arkansas from that on.
We'll go East Central and Southeast. All right, looking again at the numbers for the ball game. Blossoms shooting 8 of 24, 33%. Arkansas Tech 10 of 25, that's 40%. Turnovers 8 there in the first half for Arkansas Tech. UAM with 7. Rebounding, they out-rebounded us by 1, 15-14. I guess the big thing is both teams really working the offensive boards pretty hard. We got 5 offensive rebounds. Tech had 7. But
the only bad thing about that is that just means there was a lot of shots not going in for us to be rebounding. Maybe we can get it to stay in the net this quarter, this half.
Looking out on the floor, it'll be Kelsey Blakemore, Alyssa Batten, Kennedy Shelton, Bailey Harris, and Nay Ellis, the original starting 5 on the floor for Coach David Midlick and the Blossoms. As Arkansas Tech, Coach Wilbur's over there. He's going to send out his original starting 5 as well. There's going to be Madeline Atkins, Andy Zylek, Olivia Jones, Julie Wagner, and Abby Grace Cunningham. You look at it foul-wise, Blakemore with 2, Kennedy Shelton with 2. Arkansas Tech has 1 player with 2 fouls, and that's Cunningham. All right, it'll be Tech basketball to start the third quarter. They want to go right down inside early. The ball stolen away by the Blossoms.
Right off the bat. I think Kennedy Shelton got her hands on it, I think.
Bailey Harris almost lost a handle on it. Gets it back out to Batten for three from the left wing. It won't go as it goes up over the backboard and out of bounds.
Wow. She got a good look at it, too.
28-24. Arkansas Tech with a 4-point lead in the basketball. They'll have it in the front court. 𝗟𝗟𝗦𝗟. They give it up out front now to Wagner. Wagner off to Jones. Olivia to Cunningham. Cunningham drive down the left side of the lane. She'll kiss it off the glass. Too hard, no good. Rebound, Kennedy Shelton. Ahead to Alyssa Batten. Back to Shelton. Kennedy penetrates. In the corner it goes to Batten. She'll drive. Now goes into the lane. Put it off the glass. Good.
Nice move. Nice move.
Alyssa with 5 points. Pulls the Blossoms to within 2. 28-26. Under 9 minutes to play now in the third period. As Tech works it down low to Wagner. Wagner turnaround jumper over Ellis is good. Julie Wagner got the basket to go. I've got her with 8 points. I'm not really sure why the officials called a timeout and stopped play, but
I don't know either.
But
maybe, no, it could have been a clock. I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Blossoms will get it now, bring it across the timeline. Bailey Harris ahead to Blakemore over in the right corner. Back to Bailey. Swing it. Top of the circle to Batten. Alyssa outside to Blakemore out on the right wing. Back to Batten. 12 to shoot. They get it to Shelton for 3. It's off the mark. No good. Rebound, Arkansas Tech. 30-26. Tech leads it by 4. Matches their biggest lead. They can extend that as they're stripping to the front court. They get it to Atkins. Atkins off to Olivia Jones. Now to 𝗟𝗟𝗦𝗟. 15 to shoot for Arkansas Tech. In the right corner, they go to Wagner. There's going to be a whistle and a foul called against the Blossoms. It was away from the basketball. It's going to be on 𝗟𝗟𝗏 Ellis.
It's her second.
First team foul. I guess she just ran through a screen.
I think so. Pushed her pretty hard.
Tech will inbound. They'll get a fresh 20 on the shot clock. Now we're going to have a whistle. No, there's a foul called against UAM. Foul's going to go on Bailey Harris. They're going to count the basket. And they say the foul was after the shot. So Tech's going to get the basketball back. Oh, wow.
I can't believe they're going to. I just don't understand how you count the basket and call a foul after the basket.
They got to call it. 32-26. Tech leads it by 7. That's their biggest lead. I'll make it by 6. Their biggest lead of the ball game. At 6. Biggest lead by either team. Under 8 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Cunningham open for 3. It's no good. Rebound controlled by Arkansas Tech. That one came hard off the rim. And Tech was able to pull it down.
Looked like Batten was going to come down with it, and then it just got knocked away.
Cunningham has it knocked out of her hands. Blossoms come up with a loose basketball to Lindsey Long. Ahead to Blakemore. Spots for 3 from the wing. No good. Tech. Well, we've had 2 good looks the last time down at 3-point shots and couldn't get them to go. 7:23 to play here in the third quarter. Blossoms down by 6. Tech with the basketball. 𝗟𝗟𝗏𝗟 pulls up. 16-foot jumper, no good. Rebound picked up by 𝗟𝗟𝗏 Ellis. 𝗟𝗏 for the Blossoms. Gets it ahead to Lindsey Long. Lindsey takes the dribble, goes all the way in the lane. And they're going to call a whistle and a foul on the floor against Arkansas Tech for the push. As a foul,
Atkins.
It's going to be her second personal. First team foul. Blossoms get the alley-oop pass in to Bailey Harris. Can't get the shot to go. Tech gets another rebound.
She rushed that just a little bit. She wasn't really open.
Tech throws it away, trying to run the outlet down the floor. Bailey Harris steals it down the floor. Bailey off the glass, counted and one. Yes, sir. Bailey will get the shot to go, and she's going to go to the line for a chance at a three-point play. That's the spark we might have needed.
Exactly.
Olivia Jones, her second personal foul. Bailey's first 2 points of the second half. She's got 12 in the ball game. The Blossoms trail by 4, 32-28. Checking into the ball game now for UAM. It's going to be MJ Pierce, as Nay Ellis will go sit down. All right, Bailey trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. It's up, and it is good.
Atta girl.
32-29, Blossoms down by 3. Tech with the basketball, 6:45 to play in the third period. 𝗟𝗟𝗦𝗗𝗏 for Arkansas Tech. Goes around the screen from Cunningham, stays out there on the wing, bounce pass now to Wagner, right side of the lane. Out front, swing it back out to Cunningham. Right back inside to Wagner. She'll travel with the basketball.
She did. That was a lot of referees would not have caught that. That guy right there is pretty good at that walk call.
32-29. Blossoms down by 3. A chance to cut it to 2 or possibly tie it. This trip into the front court. 6:25 left to play in the third. Alyssa Batten with the dribble. Goes to the elbow, and now a whistle and a foul away from the basketball is going to be against Arkansas Tech.
On Wyrick.
Her second personal, second team foul. Blossoms will inbound on the baseline. Now Lindsey Long looking to get it in. Gets it into Blakemore. Kelsey's going to drive the baseline, throws up a scoop shot, no good. Rebound, Arkansas Tech will come out of there with it.
She was a little further from the basket than she thought.
We approach 6 minutes to play in the third. Tech with a 3-point lead in the basketball. 𝗟𝗟𝗦𝗗𝗏 with it for it. Andy gives it up to Wyrick. Wyrick off to Cunningham. Right side to Wagner. Wagner back out front to 𝗟𝗟𝗦𝗗𝗏. She'll drive, goes down to the baseline, kiss it off the glass, and good. Andy 𝗟𝗟𝗏, that's her first field goal of the ball game, and Tech leads it by 5. Blossoms come down the floor. Harris off to Long in the left corner. Lindsay with the dribble now brings it out top of the key, and Arkansas Tech back in that 2-3 zone, aren't they? Blossoms get it to Blakemore at the elbow, left side. Attacks the zone, goes inside, shot up, no good. Arkansas Tech gets the rebound.
A little hard on that shot.
5:10 left to play in the third quarter. Tech with a 5-point lead. 𝗟𝗟𝗦𝗗𝗏 gives it up to Cunningham. Cunningham out front now to Sutterfield, trying to go inside. Trying to get it inside. A whistle and a foul is going to be called against the Blossoms, and the foul is going to go on MJ Pierce. Her second personal, third team foul. We got a timeout on the floor. 4:59 to play in the third quarter. Tech leads it by 5, 34-29. We're back in just a moment.
Rehabilitation, long-term rehabilitation, or private rehab suites. Bellevue Estates Rehabilitation and Care Center can accommodate you or your loved one's needs. Our skilled healthcare professionals, combined with sophisticated therapies and treatments, deliver a best-in-class, patient-centered experience. We have a full-time APRN on staff. Come check us out at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello, or call 367-0044 for more information.
This is Todd Smith with Commercial Bank. Commercial Bank is Southeast Arkansas's most convenient bank, with 8 banking locations across Monticello, Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton. We're accessible with local bankers to serve you, whether you're looking for a loan, a checking account, IRA, or just need advice. Stop by and see why the Community Builder is the right choice for all your banking needs. Commercial Bank, we have roots where others have branches. Member FDIC.
34-29. Arkansas Tech with a 5-point lead. Sam, you look at it, Blossom still struggling from the floor. We're 2 of 8 here in the third quarter. For the ball game now, we're shooting 31%.
We've gotten the ball down low and had a pretty good shot. We just can't get it to go down.
Tech shooting 42% from the floor here in the game. Arkansas Tech will have it out of the timeout. They get it into Wagner. Wagner fires a jumper from 18. It's no good. Cunningham with an offensive rebound for Tech. Keeps it alive.
Wow, we got to have that rebound.
Olivia Jones, they go inside to Wagner. Wagner back out front. They get it to Cunningham. Open look at a three. It's no good. Again, Blossoms finally get a rebound. Bailey Harris finally got the rebound. Crowd wanted an over-the-back call on that rebound.
Exactly. I kind of wanted it too.
Lindsey Long's out there for the Blossoms. She'll give it up to Bailey Harris at the elbow. Bailey going to penetrate, go baseline, count it and one. Her second three-point opportunity from the line.
She's good at that, good at driving and getting the foul.
Bailey with 15 of the Blossoms' 31 points. And she's going to be at the line shooting one shot. She already completed one three-point play from the line. Who was that foul on? Did you know?
I didn't get the number. I'm sorry.
Second, the free throw is good by Bailey. She got them both to go. Pulls the Blossoms to within two. All right, Tech with the basketball here in the front court. They'll leave it out to Sutterfield. Sutterfield to Cunningham. Now to Wyrick. Wyrick drives down the right side. Her shot blocked and out of bounds.
And she blocked it off of her back for our ball.
And Lindsey Long's the one that blocked it, and it goes off of Arkansas Tech's player.
Off of Wyrick's back. Nice defensive play. She got beat pretty bad, but she made up for it.
All right, Blossoms with it and a chance to tie it or take the lead. Alyssa Batten with the dribble out here in the front court. Tech back to a man-to-man now, looks like. Blossoms get it to Blake Moore. She goes in. She's going to be fouled, and she'll get to shoot some free throws.
I was just fixing to say it's time for us to get her going again.
Foul's going to be on Cunningham. I have that as her third personal. And it'll send Kelsey Blakemore to the line to shoot two. Kelsey's first one is up. It's good. Kelsey with 5 points in the ball game. She's 2 out of 3 now from the line. She can give us a tie, and she does. We're all tied at 34.
We're about to get her and Bailey both going here now, so we fought back from that 5-point deficit to tie the game up.
34-34. 3:40 to play in the third quarter. Tech with the basketball front court. They work it right side, get it to Wagner in the corner. Now to Sutterfield on the wing. Back in the corner it goes. Off to Jones. She'll drive. Now bring it out top of the key. Drives right side of the lane. Throw it up too hard off the glass. Blakemore with a rebound for the Blossoms. Kelsey down the floor. She'll slow it down. Gets it to a Lindsey Long. Coach Midlick up directing traffic over there from the sideline. Blossoms getting her half-court set. Kelsey Blakemore from the left elbow. Takes the drive, goes down the left side of the lane. 8 to shoot now. Baseline she goes, forces a shot up. It won't go. Rebound, Arkansas Tech will have it.
Good bit of contact on that shot, too.
All tied at 34. 2:45 left to go. Third period. Tech, front court. Three-pointer on the way from Olivia Jones is good.
Wow.
Her second three of the game. It's going to give her 12 for the afternoon, and it's 37-34. Tech on top by 3. Blossoms get it across the timeline into the front court. Alyssa Batten, Kelsey Blakemore, Lindsey Long, Nay Ellis on the floor along with Bailey Harris for the Blossoms, and Blossoms throw it away. That'll be a turnover, number 8 against the Blossoms. 12 turnovers against Arkansas Tech. MJ Pierce is going to check in now for UAM as Kelsey Blakemore will sit down, get a breather. Tech leading by 3. 37-34. McCarty's in the ball game for Tech. Off to Wyrick in the corner to Atkins on the left side. Atkins back out top of the key. Now it comes to Olivia Jones in the corner to Wyrick. Wyrick goes to Wagner from the elbow, right side, no good. Bailey Harris pulls down a rebound for the Blossoms. Blossoms with numbers down the floor in the corner to Batten for 3. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound, Arkansas Tech.
Wow, I thought that's who we wanted to have it. Wow.
1:35 to play in the third period. Tech with a 3-point lead in the basketball here in the front court. Jones leaves it off in the right corner. Wagner back out front to Wyrick for three. My goodness. Back-to-back threes for Arkansas Tech, and they've opened up a 6-point lead. Matches their biggest one of the ball game. With 1:13 to play here in the third quarter. We need a basket this trip down the floor.
Really bad.
Alyssa Batten off to a Lindsey Long. Spots for three, and there it is. Oh, a Lindsey Long, her first field goal of the afternoon.
You talked her right into that, didn't you?
Did it the other night, too.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Long knocked one down,
Yeah.
40-37. Blossoms down by 3, down to 45 seconds to play in the third quarter. Blossoms still in a man-to-man. Tech works it down inside the paint. Kick it back outside. Three-pointer on the way is no good. And that's going to be a dead ball as it goes up and hangs up between the backboard and the shot clock.
Run down there and jump up there and get that.
And we're going to have a maintenance man or somebody come out and get that one.
You're going to have to.
As that one is lodged to the top of the backboard. And between the backboard and the shot clock. With 36 seconds left to play here before the end of the third.
They can't leave that up there.
No, they're going to try to knock it
sooner or
down.
later they got to get that. Hey, there you go.
Haley Cruz got an extra basketball.
No problem.
Knocked it. I think that may have happened before.
Exactly. Looked like she'd done that before.
All right, on the floor for the Blossoms, you got a Lindsey Long, Haley Cruz, MJ Pierce, Nay Ellis, and Bailey Harris. Cruz with it, takes it down the right side. Out front to Pierce. Pierce bounce pass to Ellis underneath, put it up, counted and one.
Nice action there. Really good. Really good.
Good feed from Pierce inside to Nay Ellis. She'll get the basket. And the Blossoms can tie it here with 23 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Nice pass by Shelton.
Nay Ellis, first appearance at the line. She's got 4 on the afternoon. Her free throw's up and
Atta
good.
girl.
That'll tie us up for the 5th time today. We're all tied at 40 apiece after the Blossoms trail by 4 at halftime. 20 seconds to go. Tech across the timeline quickly to get it down the floor. Wyrick fires up a 16-foot jumper, no good. Offensive rebound. The putback won't go, and the rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Haley Cruz and the Blossoms.
Wow.
I know they've got a lot of height on us, but it sure does look like they're on our backs.
Exactly. I'm thinking the same thing.
Arkansas Tech will inbound. They go right inside to Wagner, out front to Atkins for 3. It won't go. Nay Ellis gets the rebound, and she's going to be fouled this time by Julie Wagner. That is only the 5th team foul, though, so we're still not shooting. Or is that the 6th? That'll be the 6th.
So we will shoot.
Yep.
Nave going back to the stripe.
We're all tied at 40 apiece, 5.4 seconds. Here in the second half, the Blossoms are 5 out of 5, and I hope I don't jinx them there. After the first half, when we shot 50% from the free throw line.
We're doing better this quarter for sure. Come on, now, you can do it, babe.
Should be shooting 2 shots. First one's
Right
up, and it's
girl.
good. (41-40). Blossoms take the lead. Second one is up. It's no good. 6 points for Nay Ellis. Tech with a rebound. Quickly down the floor, Olivia Jones with no time remaining. Let's see. No, 0.6 seconds remain. They did call a blocking foul against them before the shot. The foul went on MJ Pierce.
They're going to almost have to tip this in. It's
0.6 seconds left to go. Tech looking to get it in. They get it to Zyrick, to get it to Wyrick. Turn around at the buzzer, no good. At the end of 3, the Blossoms have regained the lead, 41-40. We'll be back with the fourth quarter for you here from Steelman Fieldhouse in just a moment.
sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work. And Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
Cersei and Associates, 201 South Main in Monticello, has a full range of accounting services. From the smallest business to large corporations needing personal accounts, Cersei and Associates can provide the services you need. Whether it's yearly bookkeeping, payroll, or filing taxes, they can do it with competent services from a highly qualified staff. Give Cersei and Associates a call at 870-367-3580 or stop by their office at 201 South Main in Monticello.
41-40. The Blossoms outscored them 17-12 there in that third period. Had to come from 6 down, but
and got some points from people we're not getting them from all the time. Nay Ellis came in there and got us some points.
Blossoms a lead by 1. Right now, UAM shooting 13 of 37. We're at 35%. We're shooting better from three-point land. We're 5 of 13, 39% from beyond the arc. And now we're 10 of 15 from the free throw line. So that's 67%.
That's getting better.
Arkansas Tech, 15 of 43 for the game, 35, 5 of 15 from downtown, 33%, and they're 5 of 6 from the free throw line. UAM will have the basketball to start the fourth quarter. Kelsey Blakemore outside to Batten. Batten back out front to Blakemore. She'll drive down the left side of the lane. Too hard, won't go. Rebounds on the floor. There's a fight for it. It's still loose and still on the floor. Nobody going to pick it up. Finally, Arkansas Tech does. And then we're going to have a whistle and a jump ball, and it'll belong to Arkansas Tech. Oh, tell you what, the officials let them really go at it.
I was going to say, that's a pretty good scrap right there. Looked like a rugby match there for a second. Wow.
All right, Arkansas Tech will get it on the alternating possession. 41-40. Arkansas Tech trailing by 1. For the Blossoms, you've got Alyssa Batten, Kelsey Blakemore, Lindsey Long, Nay Ellis, and Bailey Harris on the floor for UAM. Zylick will bring it up the floor for Tech. Get it off to Wyrick. Wyrick to Cunningham in the left corner. Back out top of the key. Now it comes to Jones. To Zylick. Zylick trying to feed Cunningham underneath. She gets a reverse layup to go. Right. Nice ball movement by Arkansas Tech.
I think they cooked that play up while she was getting her hair fixed over here.
Yes, Abby Grace Cunningham with 5, make it 7 in the ball game. Tech leads it by 1. 42-41. Blossoms front court. Batten off to Blakemore, to Long, back to Blake. Batten in the corner. Bailey Harris for 3. It won't go. Nay Ellis tips it out of there. And the Blossoms keep it alive as Bailey Harris chased it down. To Long, an open 3, and it's good. Oh, my. Lindsey Long, her second 3 of the game.
And that's like her name. That was a long shot. Wow, that was a long way out there.
Blossoms with their biggest lead here in the second half at 2, 44-42. 8:15 to play in the game. Wyrick for Tech gives it up to Wagner out top of the circle. Right side, they'll go to Cunningham. Now to Zylick along the baseline, back out front. Get out on the wing, 6 to shoot for Arkansas Tech. Zylick penetrates into the paint, forces a shot up, it won't go. Gets her own rebound and keeps it alive for Arkansas Tech. Off to Jones for 3, and it's good.
That's a backbreaker right there.
Olivia Jones, her third 3 of the game. Tech regains the lead by 1, 45-44. Here's Bailey Harris, floater in the lane, short, no good. Tech with a rebound. Zylick comes out of there with it. After we played such good defense that last time, and then they saved the inbounds pass and knocked down a 3. Now we got a whistle and a foul called on the floor against Nay Ellis.
She's fighting hard in there on defense.
That's her third personal foul. 7:33 to play here in the ball game. It is 45-44. Arkansas Tech leads it. We've got a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. And we'll be back with more UAM basketball after this timeout.
Friends at Monticello Chevrolet GMC, Highway 425 North in Monticello, formerly Lucky's of Monticello. They're under new ownership and new management, and they're ready to be. They got new arrivals arriving every day, new and used cars and trucks. You'll find what you're looking for. If they don't have it, they can get it. That's Monticello Chevrolet GMC, Highway 425 North in Monticello, under new ownership and new management, and they're ready to deal. Go see them today. This is Brandon Hogg from Union Bank, where we're more than just your local bank. We're part of your from coaching youth sports and sponsoring local events to volunteering at food drives. Our employees are your neighbors, working to make our community strong every day. Whether it's helping you with your finances or supporting local business, Union Bank is committed to making a difference right here at home. Union Bank, better banking. Investing in communities, investing in you. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing.
45-44. Arkansas Tech leads it by 1. We've had unofficially 5 ties, 6 lead changes in the ball game. And here we are with 7:33 left to play.
We got to play tough defense right here on this inbounds play.
Tech will inbound on the baseline with 23 on the shot clock. They get it in to Jones, Olivia Jones. She picks up her dribble, gives it to Cunningham. She'll go in the paint, goes up with a shot. It's knocked out of bounds. She almost got tied up.
Yes, she did. I thought we were going to get in there, but again, we got to play tough on this out of bounds play.
15 on the shot clock for Tech as they'll inbound again on the baseline. They get it into Cunningham out deep in the front court. Cunningham gives it up to Wagner. Wagner off to Jones. Jones drive down the right side. Shot too hard off the glass. No good. Blossoms have it coming the other way. Alyssa Batten across the timeline into the front court. They still have it.
Thank you.
Get it off to Bailey Harris. Harris to Blakemore. Blakemore penetrates. Kicks it down the corner right side. Now to Harris. 8 to shoot. Put it over to Batten. Wide open look at a 3, and it's good. Alyssa Batten. Her second 3 of the game, and the Blossoms lead it by 2 again.
She really looked good turning that loose.
47-45. 6:38 left to play in the ball game. Tech with it, front court. Wyrick off to Zylick. Zylick guarded by Batten. She'll take her to the baseline. Can't get the shot off, though. Bounce pass along the baseline. They're going to call a blocking foul on Alyssa Batten down on the baseline.
Ooh, that was close. She just didn't quite get there.
That'll be her first. Second team foul. Now Arkansas Tech will inbound on the baseline with 6:25 left to play in the game. Blossoms lead it by 2. They get it in. They get it into Wyrick. She'll pull up. Running jumper from the elbow. Good. Boy, somebody didn't pick her up, did they?
Say she's come off the bench for them and really helped out.
She's got 9 points off the bench. That'll tie the ball game up at 47 as we go under 6 minutes to play in the game. Lindsey Long around the screen from Nay Ellis. Dish it back to her. Nay gets a reverse layup to go. Oh, Nay with 8 points in the game. Coach Midnick calls a 30-second timeout here with 5:54 left to play. And the Blossoms have back a 2-point lead again.
Nay Ellis has really been a bright spot today.
She's got 8 points in the game.
And she's playing hard defense on those big girls. After you have to play against them for a while, that just wears you out. Yeah. She's fighting in there hard in there.
They make it a full timeout. We'll take it with them and be back with more UAM basketball in a moment.
Graduating on time without accumulating amounts of debt. To help students graduate with minimal debt, UAM has joined other colleges and universities in Arkansas as part of the 15 Cents Initiative, which encourages students to take 15 hours per semester so they can graduate in 4 years. The quicker you graduate, the less debt you'll incur, and you won't lose potential wages from graduating late. For information about 15 Cents, contact the UAM Office of Academic Affairs
personal health care to each individual that focuses on the unique needs and circumstances of each elder. We take into consideration the physical, social, and spiritual well-being of each individual. Come by Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello and see for yourself. Or call 367-0044 for more information.
It's 49-47. Blossoms with a 2-point lead unofficially. 8 lead changes, 6 ties. But 4 of those lead changes have taken place here in this fourth quarter.
I was going to say in this quarter.
All right, 49-47. Arkansas Tech will have it out of the timeout. Alyssa Batten, Bailey Harris, MJ Pierce is out there, Lindsey Long, and Nay Ellis. Tech with it, front court. They get it off to Olivia Jones. Jones to Cunningham, now to Wagner. Right elbow, in the corner it goes to Zylik. Zylik trying to drive, gets cut off there by Batten. Gives it up to Wagner, she'll spin, go to the basket, count no good. The basket's no good, but a foul called against Nay Ellis. That's going to be the 4th personal on Nay.
I don't know if she's complaining. She was talking to the official underneath, really trying to state her case as to why she thought she got there.
Julie Wagner is going to be at the line for Tech. Her first appearance there. She'll make the first free throw. She's got 9 in the ball game, and she can tie it up. It's just no good, though. Blossoms get the rebound. Nay Ellis pulled it down. 49-48. Blossoms by 1. 5:20 left to play here in the game. Bailey Harris around the screen from Ellis. Holds on to it and then loses a handle on it. Lost a dribble.
Wow.
Well, you don't want to see that out of your senior.
That's a bad turnover there.
All right, Tech with the basketball, a chance to regain the lead. They're stripping to the front court. They go underneath to Wagner, almost throw it away. She saves it in to Cunningham. Cunningham gets it in the lane to Zylik. Back out front to Wyrick. Wyrick leaves it to Young. Make it Jones. Jones drives the right side of the lane. Good. Olivia Jones. I've got her with 15 in the ball game, and Tech regains the lead. 50-49. 4:35 left to play in the game.
We need a bucket here.
Pierce gives it up to Harris. Bailey backs up. 9 to shoot now. Somebody's got to get it and put it up. There's Long for 3. It won't go. MJ Pierce fighting for the rebound. Going to get tied up. Jump ball called. Alternating possession belongs to the Blossoms.
Good hustle that time on the loose ball.
All right, Bailey will make it. Nay Ellis will go sit down. She's got 4 fouls. Checking back into the ball game is going to be Kelsey Blatemore. It'll be UAM basketball. They're going to put 20 on the shot clock following the jump ball. So Lindsey Long will trigger it in for UAM. Lindsey, bounce pass, get it in to Blatemore. She'll bring it out, top of the key. Kelsey, they clear it out for her, right side. She drives into the paint, kicks it back out front to Long. 7 to shoot. Lindsey now back to Blatemore, a long 3. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Blossoms chase down a rebound as that's Bailey Harris got the rebound for the Blossoms. Get a fresh 20 on the shot clock. Blatemore in the corner, Batten for 3. This one's off the back of the iron, too strong.
A little too hard.
50-49, Tech leads it by 1. 3:35 left to play in the game. Andy Zylik gives it up to Olivia Jones. Jones, Blossom staying a man-to-man here. They go to Wagner. We're going to have a whistle and a foul back away from the basketball. They're going to get Kelsey Blatemore for a push-off. It's going to be her 3rd. I have that as the 4th team foul against the Blossoms here in the 4th quarter. Tech has not made a foul.
Our coach is fussing at one of the referees as he went by just now. He thinks they are doing some fouling.
3:25 to play in the game. They're working inside to Cunningham. Spin move, shot off the glass and good by Abby Grace Cunningham. She has 9 in the game, and Tech leads it by 3. 52-49. We'll go under 3 minutes left to play in the ball game. Alyssa Batten Gives it up to a Lindsey Long. Long takes the dribble, comes right wing to Blakemore, off to Batten. Batten penetrates into the paint, goes up, misses the layup, and Arkansas Tech will get it back.
Ooh, we needed that one. Should have
right.
used her left hand.
Arkansas Tech with the basketball and a 3-point lead. Olivia Jones out front to Cunningham. Cunningham right to Wagner, in the corner to Zylik, back to Cunningham down low. She'll go inside the paint, has it stripped out of her hands by Blakemore. Ahead to Long, a Lindsay inside, goes up with a yet good. A Lindsay Long in transition. And Coach Midlet calls another timeout as the Blossom pull to within one. 52-51 our score.
Really good pass out ahead there on that break. And Lindsay took it straight to the basket. Nice, really nice play.
52-51, Arkansas Tech with a 1-point lead. Coach Midlet will have one timeout remaining. Arkansas Tech has 3 left. So we'll see how all that works out here toward the end. Don't forget, men's action is coming your way here about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. So I hope you'll stick around or come on out and join us.
Big defensive trip coming up for the Blossoms here. We need to hold them, get it back.
2:21 to play in the ball game. Alyssa Batten, Bailey Harris, Lindsey Long, Nay Ellis just checked back into the game, and Kelsey Blakemore on the floor for the Blossoms. Arkansas Tech will walk it across into the front court. Blossoms stay at a man-to-man. Zylik gives it up to Cunningham. Cunningham down low to Wagner. Almost lost a handle on it. Gets it back. Now to Olivia Jones. They go back inside to Wagner. Wagner back to Cunningham. Cunningham spins. Goes up with a shot. Got away with a walk, I thought.
Me too.
But she gets the shot to go.
Me too.
11 points for Cunningham. Gives them a 3-point lead. 54-51. 1:45 to play. Blossoms with it front court. Need a 3 to tie it. They get it to Harris. Harris off to Long. Lindsay just inside the 3-point line. Jumper good. She got the 2 to go.
Big defenses.
We're down by 1. 54-53. 1:20 left to play in the game. Zylik gives it up to Jones for Arkansas Tech. Off to Cunningham. Cunningham now to Wyrick. Wyrick left side. They go to Wagner to Zylik. Back out top of the key to Olivia Jones. Jones guarded out there by Bailey Harris. 7 to shoot. Under a minute left to play. Cunningham tries to drive. Throws up a prayer. It goes out of bounds. Shot clock violation. Again, we thought she got away with the travel.
Exactly. She's gotten away with several of them, I think, but don't matter what I think, I don't guess. So here we go. Big trip, big trip.
Blossoms down by 1. 50 seconds left to go here in the contest. Kelsey Blakemore out near the emblem at midcourt. 15 on the shot clock. Blakemore drives down the left side of the lane. Into corner to Ellis. Back out front to Batten. 8 to shoot. Alyssa penetrates in the paint. Back out front. Blakemore bounce pass, and it goes out of bounds off of Nay Ellis.
And the worst part about that is we used up a lot of time trying to get that shot. Wow.
28 seconds remain. It'll be Arkansas Tech basketball. 54-53.
We might have made one too many passes. I mean, we had a couple of the girls looked like they might have had a shot, and we tried to get a better shot, and we just threw it away right at the last.
All right, here with 28 seconds left, we have 4 team fouls. Do you foul immediately, put them at the line so you get the ball back, or do you try to come up with a steal first?
Well, they're going to hold it, so we might have to foul to get it back. But that may not be good. Just depends on who they put back on the floor as to whether we try to go to foul.
54-53. Arkansas Tech with a 1-point lead. Blossoms led by 1 at the end of the third quarter.
And they get to advance the ball on the timeout.
To half court.
Yes.
All right, defensively for UAM. Harris, Ellis, Shelton's back out there. Alyssa Batten and Ella Mask. Tech looking to inbound it. They throw it deep in the back court and they get it into Olivia Jones. Jones, they had to Zylick. We're going to have to foul somebody. Here we go. They get it to Jones. Jones finally going to be fouled out there by Bailey Harris. Bailey's going to pick up the foul. Her third personal. That's the 5th team foul. It will send Olivia Jones to the line. She's their leading scorer this afternoon. 17 points for her.
And she's a really good free throw shooter, too.
2 out of 2 today. As Lindsey Long and Blakemore check back in. Shelton and Mask will go sit down. All right, it's a 1-point game. 19.6 seconds left to go. First free throw is up. No good.
I talked her right into that. Wow, that's a big miss.
Blossoms have a timeout remaining. Tech has 2 timeouts. Second free throw's up. It is good. A 2-point ball game. Blossoms will bring it up the floor. Down by 2. 15 on this game clock. Blakemore, or make it Batten goes in. Her shot is blocked and out of bounds. They're going to call it a clean block with 9.5 seconds. Blossoms will maintain possession of it, and Coach Midlick is going to use his final timeout of the ball game.
Wow.
We're going to take it with them. 55-53. Tech leads it by 2. UAM will have it with 9 seconds to go. We're back in a moment.
Commercial Bank is Southeast Arkansas's most convenient bank, with 8 banking locations across Monticello, Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton. We're accessible with local bankers to serve you, whether you're looking for a loan, checking account, IRA, or just need advice. Stop by and see why the Community Builder is the right choice for all your banking needs. Commercial Bank. We have roots. We're under that brand. Member FDIC.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello is a proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work. And Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
55-53. Tech with a 2-point lead. Blossoms with the basketball on the baseline with 9.5 seconds remaining in the game. Kelsey Blakemore will trigger it in for the Blossoms. Looking, going to have to get it in quickly. Finally does, and does to Bailey Harris. Bailey tries to drive. She's going to be fouled. But that's only the first team foul against Tech.
They're using the clock pretty good here.
8.3 seconds to go. So we still got 4 more fouls that they can get us before we ever get a shot off. Again, Blakemore will get to trigger it in. They get it into Bailey. Nope. Now out front it goes to Batten. Batten going to be fouled immediately before she can get the shot off. And another 2.5 goes off the clock. 7.1.
We got to get a screen going here to.
As Blakemore will trigger it in once more. Get it into Harris. Bailey spins, puts a shot up, could tie it. No, can't get the shot to go, gets her own rebound. It makes it. Puts it in with 1.1 seconds. Tech will inbound it. We're going to overtime. We are going to overtime.
Bailey Harris to the rescue.
You know, Coach Midlick thought there was contact on the shot.
Me too.
But Bailey gets it to go. And here we go, our second overtime game in a row for the Blossoms. We lost on Thursday night on the road to Southern Arkansas.
I believe that's about as hot as I've seen the coach be. I mean, he really is. he was adamant about it. Yeah, she got fouled.
We ought to be at the line for a chance at a three-point play.
Wouldn't that be nice? Bailey really did good, though. After she missed the first shot, she went hard to the backboard after that shot and got the rebound and put it in.
All right, 55-55. We are all tied at the end of regulation. Oh, my goodness. We lost in overtime on Thursday night on the road down at Southern Arkansas. I hope that's not a repeat here this afternoon.
I was going to say, just keep talking. We're talking ourselves right into a win here.
We'll put 5 minutes up on the game clock. So an extra 5 minutes. Both teams are going to get an extra timeout as well here in the overtime period. Coach Midlick, he's still giving one of those officials an earful and getting an explanation over there.
He ain't getting the explanation he wants, though. No, he's not getting the one he wants.
As the officials are going to, look like they may go review it.
I think the official that coach is talking to right now is trying to keep him from getting a technical foul, trying to keep him away from the one he's really fussing at.
All right, they're going to explain things to Coach Wilbers as well, Dave Wilbers for Arkansas Tech. We're headed for the overtime. Here we go. 55-55 at the end of regulation.
Golly, what are we waiting on now? Let's play.
Officials are set. Looks like the score table's set. All right. Maybe we're going to get to play here in the overtime. Finally, they blow it in play.
I was going to say, now ATU's coach is wondering what's going on.
All right, here goes the tip in the overtime. Opening tip controlled by the Blossoms.
We got a break there. ATU's girls wasn't even looking at the toss.
Blossoms with it, all tied at 55. Batten drives, baseline, now kicks it, brings it back out with a dribble out on the wing. Top of the key to Bailey Harris. Bailey travels with it. Yep.
Good call.
Yep.
Good call. Yeah, she took almost 2 steps before she put the ball on the floor.
So
wow.
Arkansas Tech will get it. 4:39 to play in the overtime. All tied at 55-55. Alyssa Batten, Bailey Harris, Kelsey Blakemore, Lindsey Long, and Nay Ellis on the floor for the Blossoms. Wyrick going to drive, goes down in the paint. Her shot no good. Nay Ellis gets a rebound. They're going to call the jump ball. As boy, they were tied up, and they're going to call the jump ball, and it belonged to Arkansas Tech.
As bad as I hate to say it, that's going to end up even out because the girl that went to the basket got fouled, and they didn't call it. And now, you know, they're not calling the foul here in the jump.
4:28 to play in the overtime. Arkansas Tech will get it on the alternating possession. They'll have it on the baseline here. All knotted up, 55-55. Andy Zilick triggers it in, gets it into Olivia Jones. Jones backs it back out, goes around the screen at the top of the key, now stays out beyond the three-point line. Now she'll take the dribble, goes down. Try to go to Zilick. She gets it to her on the right side of the lane at the elbow. Zilick takes Batten to the line, puts the shot up, and they call an offensive foul.
Call her, and I think that's a good call. She elbowed her pretty hard.
Andy Zilick, her first personal foul. That's the third team foul here in the second half. I don't think the fouls start over in the overtime, do they?
I was just fixing to say,
I don't think so.
I'm not sure that if they carry over or not.
All right. Now the officials going back to the scores table. 4:11 left to play.
I want to think they may carry over into the overtime.
I can't remember from
Thursday
night.
I can't get it in my mind right
4:10 left to go in the overtime. 55-55. Batten gives it up to Long. Long now to Bailey Harris. Bailey to Nay Ellis out top of the circle. Out here on the perimeter, Nay's going to take the dribble, goes down the right side of the lane. Her shot is blocked, the foul called, and Nay's going back to the line. Foul is going to go on Andy 𝗟𝗟𝗦💄. That's her second personal. And Nay Ellis, she has 8 in the ball game. She was huge in that fourth quarter for the Blossoms. She's 2 out of 3 from the line this afternoon. She'll be shooting 2 shots here. First one's up, bounces around, and comes off no good. All right, one more for Ellis to give the Blossoms a 1-point lead with 3:55 to play. Second one's up, it won't go. Rebound. They're going to call a whistle and a reach-in foul on Blakemore. Oh, my goodness. And we'll walk to the other end, and Arkansas Tech going to shoot some free throws.
Then that tells me that they did carry over. Because that's only the first foul.
The Blossoms have.
Surely can't shoot on one, so that they did carry over.
At the line for Arkansas Tech, Julie Wagner. She misses the free throw. I don't think either team wants to win.
I don't think they do either.
It's 55-55 here in overtime. Second free
them
throw's up.
both.
No good. Blakemore with a rebound.
She missed them both.
3:50 to play in the ball game here in overtime.
Might be the first team that scores might win.
All right, Blakemore. Bounce pass to Harris on the cutter. Gets it up and in good. Bailey Harris with 18. Make it 20 in the ball game.
I think Blakemore and Harris cooked that up at the timeout.
Tech on the other end has it front court. Olivia Jones, top of the key off to Wyrick. Wyrick to 𝗟𝗟💦💄. There's a whistle, an offensive foul away from the basketball on an offensive illegal screen on Julie Wagner.
That is a great call right there. She about knocked her through the wall.
The Blossoms will get the basketball back, leading by 2 with 3:21 remaining here in the overtime.
Basket. ATU's coach is upset now, so they've both had their say, so here we go.
All right, 3:20 to play. Alyssa Batten, Kelsey Blakemore, Bailey Harris, Nay Ellis, and Lindsey Long on the floor. Bailey with the dribble. Out front, gives it to Blakemore. Right wing to Long. Lindsey. Tech has gone back into that 2-3 zone with a man on the ball. As they bring it out, they get it to Blakemore. Blakemore goes in the corner, throws it away. Trying to go to Harris in the corner and threw it away. Arkansas Tech with a chance to tie it or take the lead this trip into the front court. 2:45 left to play in the overtime. Cunningham to Jones to Wagner. Wagner working against Ellis, goes up with a shot. It's no good. Rebound saved in by Blakemore. Kelsey gave up her dribble, now gets it ahead, 2-on-1. Bounce pass trying to go to Nay Ellis is knocked out of bounds. Oh my goodness.
I was wanting Bailey to go the hole with it.
It'll be knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Blossoms. With 2:29 left to play in the overtime, Blossoms leading by 2, and UAM will inbound on the baseline. Now Lindsey Long looking to trigger it in, gets it into Nay Ellis. Ellis hands it off to Batten. Alyssa trying to go to Ellis on the cutter, overthrows her, stolen away by Tech. Arkansas Tech's Wyrick into the front court. She'll slow down, let her teammates catch up. Now they get it to 𝗟𝗟💦💄. 𝗟𝗟💦💄 off to Cunningham. Cunningham drives down the left side. A reach-in foul called on Kelsey Blakemore. I have that as the 5th on Blakemore.
That's tough right there.
Kelsey's going to foul out of the ball game with 5 points here in the overtime.
Coach is wanting a walk call when she first got the ball, and I think he's right.
Cunningham's going to be at the line, shooting 2 shots. First one's on the way and good. That'll make it 57-56. Blossom still lead by 1. Tech can tie it here with 2:07 to go here in the first overtime. All right, Cunningham makes it, and we're tied. 57 all.
They're in the 2-2-1 zone pressure here, trying to use up clock.
Blossom get it across the timeline. 1:55 to go in the game. MJ Pierce checked in for Blakemore. She's got the basketball now at the top of the key. Off to Bailey Harris. Bailey, they're looking at that 2-3 zone. They go left side. Lindsey Long from 16 is short, no good. MJ Pierce with the rebound, counted and one.
How about MJ? How about MJ?
Mahogany coming in here in the overtime and a chance to go to the line for a three-point play. She's got 5 points on the afternoon. As Mahogany can give the Blossoms a three-point lead and can't do it. Misses the free throw. Rebound, Arkansas Tech, 59-57. Blossoms lead it by 2, 1:30 left to play. Wyrick, a wide open three is no good. Long rebound controlled by the Golden Sun. Olivia Jones backs up behind the arc. She'll try the three, and it's good. Oh, my. Olivia Jones, her 4th three of the game. Tech leads it by 1 with 1:10 to play. Blossoms into the front court. Alyssa Batten goes to Harris at the free throw line. Back outside to Long. Alyssa for 3, and it's good. Lindsey Long.
That's her
third three, and the Blossoms on top by 2 now. 18, make it 47 seconds to go. Tech with it front court. And Coach Wilbers will call the timeout for Arkansas Tech with 41 seconds left, 18 on the shot clock, 62-61. UAM with a 2-point lead. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
We got to play hard defense here on their three-point shooters. They just hit one big one to give them the lead. We've got to play hard here where we don't give up one to let them get back in the lead.
62-60. Blossoms lead it by 2. That's been our biggest lead. I mean, even in the fourth quarter, we had a 2-point lead. In the overtime, we've had a 2-point lead.
Let's hope we can keep that 2-point lead. 41 more seconds. We can hold them right here and get it back. We're in good shape.
All right, Arkansas Tech will have the basketball. They'll have it in front of their own bench with 18 on the shot clock.
Got to play hard right here. Got to have a good defensive stand.
Tech will inbound as they get it in to Zylik. Zylik off to Wyrick. Wyrick out deep on the left wing. Blossoms stay at a man-to-man. Go back to Zylik. Zylik drives, goes into the paint, picked up her dribble. Back to Wagner outside the arc. Now to Jones. Olivia Jones, 1 second. Shot clock violation. It's no good.
Great defense. Great defense.
22 seconds remain. And Coach Midlet going to use his final timeout here in the overtime. 62-60. Arkansas Tech's going to have to put us at the line.
Wow, that was a good defensive stand there. They made about 2 too many passes.
And the Blossoms were right there with a great defense. They forced the shot clock violation and the turnover.
When their main three-point shooter got the ball, we were always in her face. And then they just ran out of time.
All right, it's going to be 22 seconds remaining. UAM will get the basketball at midcourt.
If we don't turn it over, we're going to win.
I mean, Tech is kind of in the same situation UAM was at the end of the fourth quarter. They've got to foul.
Yeah, they've got to. Well, we've advanced the ball, and we got Bailey
way in the backcourt.
Throw it back there to her.
Long looking, going to throw it deep down the floor to Bailey Harris. They get it to her, and they're going to call a quick foul, and Bailey's going to have to make some free throws now. All right, the foul goes on Olivia Young. That was her third. It'll be at the line. Bailey Harris. I have her with 20 points in the ball game. She's shooting 2 free throws. Blossoms lead it by 2. You know, we can make it a 2-possession game.
I was going to say, we could cook our goose right here with 2 free throws.
All right, your senior at the free throw line. Bailey Harris, free throws on the way, nothing but net.
Atta girl.
3-point lead for the Blossoms with 21 seconds remaining in overtime. Second free throw for Bailey. It's on the way, in and out, no good. It's a 3-point game, 1-possession game. And Arkansas Tech will call a quick timeout.
That was a big miss.
63-60. Arkansas Tech still has one timeout remaining according to the scoreboard. UAM out of timeouts.
That was a good timeout by UAM to put Bailey at the free throw line as a result of a foul. That was a good timeout. Just wish we had another one. Be nice to have one more.
63-60 here in the first overtime.
We just don't need to give up a three-point shot. If we don't do that, we're in good shape.
You got to contest it, but not foul.
Exactly.
All right, on the floor defensively for the Blossoms. MJ Pierce, Bailey Harris, Nay Ellis, Alyssa Batten, and a Lindsey Long. Tech will get to inbound it in front of their own bench with 20 seconds remaining here in the ballgame. Tech Atkins will look to get it in. Atkins triggers it into Jones. Ball deflected on the floor. It's loose and going to go out of bounds off of the Blossoms. Boy, that was MJ Pierce again diving for it.
She don't mind putting her body in trouble.
16 seconds remain. Tech will inbound on the far sideline. Down in the dead man's corner almost. All right, 16 seconds remain. Tech looking to get it in. They get it into Zylik. Zylik moves it to Jones. Jones spots for three. It's an air ball and goes out of bounds. Blossoms are going to get it back with 10.1 seconds remaining.
They rushed that. They didn't have to shoot that shot.
10.1 seconds remain. Haley Cruz is going to check back in now for the Blossoms. Tech going to have to foul really quick.
We're putting all our free throw shooters in the game.
Ella Mass comes in. Now Lindsey Long will trigger it. Full court pressure by Arkansas Tech here in the backcourt. Blossoms try to trade a breakaway run. Now they get it into Harris. Harris off to Long. Long's going to be fouled. And Lindsey's going to get to go to the free throw line. As committing the foul is going to be Marley Sellers. With 6.7 seconds. Boy, it's taking forever to play this final 40 seconds.
That's all right. I'm liking it because we got more points than they do.
63-60 here in the first overtime.
One right here, and they're in trouble.
Lindsey Long at the line. She has 1 of 1 from the line. 14 points in the ball game. Shooting 2. First one's up off the back of the rim. It won't go. Oh, my. Now this one really becomes huge.
Yeah, it does. Come on. You can do it, babe.
6.7 seconds. Second free throw's up. In and out. No good. Tech uses their final timeout. Oh, my goodness.
Wow. I would have never dreamed she'd have missed them both.
Here in the overtime, the Blossoms are 1 of 3, 4, 5, 1 of 7 here in the overtime.
We had a chance to really put it away, hadn't we? And we just can't get it to go down.
Arkansas Tech is 2 out of 3 from the free throw line in the overtime. All right, we're going to keep it here.
Got to play hard defense on the three-point shooters here now.
63-60. Blossoms and the Arkansas Tech Golden Sun here in overtime. We'll see MJ check back in defensively for the Blossoms along with Alyssa Batten. Tech again will inbound it in front of their own bench. 6 seconds remain here in the overtime. Arkansas Tech's Zylik will get it into Cunningham. Cunningham off to Atkins. Atkins back out for Cunningham. A long three. It's an air ball. It goes out of bounds. Time expires. The Blossoms win one.
How about that? How about that?
In overtime, 63-60. Whoa.
The basketball gods owed us one after Thursday night at Mule Rider Land.
63-60. In the regulation was 55-55, so the Blossoms outscore them 5 here in the overtime in the extra period to get the win here this afternoon at Steelman Fieldhouse. Coach Midlick's over there talking to his team. Usually he comes right over to join us.
He's really happy. I'm going to tell you, he's happy.
You look at it unofficially, Bailey Harris is going to finish the afternoon with 21 points for the Blossoms. MJ Pierce going to finish with 5. She had one of the 2 field goals that we had in that overtime.
She gave up her body the whole time she was out there. I mean, she was in it for the everybody.
Lindsey Long finishes unofficially this afternoon with 14 points on the afternoon. She hit a big 3 in the overtime as the Blossoms again get the win here today. Our final score by a score of 63-60 here in overtime. And Coach, I don't know about you, but I'm give out after that one.
Never in doubt on Thursday and Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
63-60, the final score. We outscore them 8-5 there in the overtime. You know, you put MJ in for some defensive plays, and she came up huge for you. Had that one offensive basket there in the overtime, but then Lindsey Long, she was kind of silent in the first half. What'd you tell her at halftime?
Keep shooting. She was 0 for 6 in the first half, and she hit some big ones Thursday. And she's when they play a zone or you know, Kelsey or Bailey drive it, if you don't have someone that can hit it from outside, they're gonna crash in. And you know, she hit some big shots. You know, always as a coach, I'm gonna say we're 11 for 22 from the free throw line, and that really hurt and made it closer than it should be. But gutted it out, made some big shots, got a few big stops when we needed it, and proud of the team. You know, you want to win. I was just as proud of them Thursday. We talked about before this game. It was good for them to have a reward today.
Yeah, you would have talked about the free throws. We went 1 of 7 in the overtime. And that's what made it so hard.
Right, and that's what you want to get to the free throw line. But, you know, just a few things. You know, now we're, you know, you got to start, you know, as a coach, you look at the standings, it's crazy. We're 1 game out of 5th place, and we're 1 game out of next to last. And so that's what it's going to be this sprint the next 5 weeks is, you know, we have a chance to play our way into it. You got to play your way in. You got to, you know, you don't want to back your way into this. And so we got to continue to get better, watch the film, and be ready to go on Thursday.
A hard-fought win here this afternoon. Good thing we got 2 more at home coming up. We got to protect our house coming up next week, don't we?
Absolutely.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much.
Thank
Go
you.
celebrate.
Thank you.
Coach Midlick with his team. Go celebrate. 63-60. The final score here this afternoon. The Blossoms get the win in the overtime officially for the ball game. Arkansas Tech shoots 22 of 59, 37%. They were 7 of 20 from three-point land, 35%. They were 9 of 14 from the line. The Blossoms, 22 of 56, 39%. 8 of 20 from downtown, that's 40%. And as Coach talked about, 11 of 22. Could have put away a lot earlier if we'd made the free throws.
We talked about that earlier ourselves.
Blossoms, however, get the win and will improve to 4-8 in conference play. Arkansas Tech will fall to 1-11 in conference play. Hope you've enjoyed our broadcast here of women's basketball. Don't go anywhere. We got men's basketball coming your way in about 20 minutes. We're going to turn it back over to the station. I'm Jimmy Sledge for Sam Johnson. We'll be back with men's basketball in about 20 minutes.
Are we clear?
Yeah, we're clear.
Okay, I'd always give it a